Welcome back on Dynamo. Today I want to propose you a video about the unboxing review about the Warhammer Conquest Warhammer 40k issue number 76, released in combination of Hachette and Games Workshop. Finally, I received my last issue. I was missing only this to be able to, bring all the issue that I had waiting for to live. So finally I'm able to create my Repulsor with these Warhammer Conquest issues that I want to remember you that it's the combination of the number 75, 76, 77 and eventually 78. Anyway, now I can move and create this Repulsor, and so I have finished finally all the things that I was waiting for about such collection. So I want to remember you that in the description you can find my playlist about the unboxing of such issues, because I think that they can be really quite interesting. I don't invite you to find them because I think that it's quite problematic. Still, if for some reason you are able, I suggest you to choose which ones you are interested about and try to gain them, because they are really quite amazing. So I suggest you them. Anyway, now we can go to see about the part of the miniature and the booklet itself. And so we can see about the sprue, and here we can see that it's a quite important part about the Repulsor, because we have the base and the two lateral side and some of the sliders that are the anti-gravitational ones that are needed. So it's something that you really need to create your Repulsor, and it perfectly combined to the previous one, that it's about the part about the top and front of the Repulsor itself. And remember that the next one, the 77, it's about the weapons, so they are both interesting. The last one instead it's about the basing, so it can be useful but not. It's up to you anyway, decide if it's worth for you to buy or to search for or not. Eventually you can use some MDF base or so on in alternative. So this is quite an interesting sprue, and now we can go to see about the booklet. So the booklet it's about the Repulsor, and if we can flip we can find the contents inside, and here we have about the Tech Marine, that it's mainly related about the Repulsor, but all the vehicles about Space Marine, because it's the technician, the mechanic about the vehicles of the cells of the Space Marines, so it's quite important. And here we have how to continue to assemble the Repulsor itself, so it can be quite useful if you want to study about how to build, about how to go to monetize it and so on, because it's quite problematic eventually, because there are a lot of parts and eventually you can risk not to find the right way. Anyway, it's quite simple to build. Simply it's better to follow the instructions. I think that they are quite interesting. The only trouble that I'm still having, but I'm planning to create a video about, it's about these doors, because I'm thinking about monetize or so on, and I'm trying different ways to create, because I have a lot of options about, and I created also a video about Rhino Failure that it talk about a way to do this, but it worked in that case, but not so much in this. So I'm thinking about other solutions about such problems. So I think about giving you a solution in the future. And so we can find that there is a lot to see about building such vehicle, because there are a lot of options to change and to choose for, so quite a lot. Here we can continue with this, that it's a part about the rules, so we have another mission to see about, and here we can see that there is something that we can study about. I want to remember you that about the rules that are here, you can choose which one you have to follow, because this collector, that is the Warhammer Conquest, has been released along with the 8th edition of Warhammer 40k, but now we are from a lot of time now in the 9th edition. Still, not worry too much. In the description you can find both the videos about how you can play the 8th edition and the 9th edition of Warhammer 40k, with eventually also the nice about Space Marines, Necrons and so on, both for the 8th edition and 9th edition, so it can be useful for you to understand better how to play and eventually how you can focus on different parts of the rules, so it can be useful. but the only thing that you have to remember is that you have to have fun. So if you want to play with the 8th edition, simply you have to have the codexes and an opponent that play that too. So not worry too much. If you want to proceed with the 8th edition, still continue with it. If you want to try the 9th, eventually you have my videos as a referral if you're interested about. So no worry at all, choose and play how you better like. Here we have, as usual, the poster that we can simply cut here and have the poster here. And here what are the next releasing, that are the 77 that I have yet done the review, and the 78 that I told you I not buy because for me it's useless, because it's simply the basing of the model and I don't need it. Anyway, this collector has been amazing and I like it a lot. So finally I'm able to finish such collection, and really I had a lot of fun, created a lot of model, modified a lot of things, and I can say that I developed a lot my army with such collection, because I bought the numbers, the issues that I really needed. So I modified, monetized them and so on, in the way that I could concentrate myself on simply what I needed. Anyway, if you had chosen to buy all the collection, anyway it's a good army, you save a lot of money, sometimes more than others because sometimes it's not so saving, but generally you save a lot of money compared to buy all things separately. Remember that doing this you can save a lot of money, but you require, as I showed you with this, that it required a lot of time to finish everything. So you have to understand if you want to do these things step by step or all together. Still, it's something that I suggest you, if there will be done in the future other such collection as this, because it can be really a saving a lot of money and a way to learn the game. Okay, now it has been delayed, but I can say that special circumstances created such delays, so it's not so the fault of the trademarks related about. Anyway, I think that it's really quite amazing. So, from Dino Mode, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.